3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul, psychic, guidance counsellor, life coach, and for the purposes of this broadcast, a question answerer. We're live from Johannesburg with a motorbike outside. So you hear a vroom vroom. It's not my stomach, or is it?
It's irritating.
Stop doing the vroom vrooms!
Anyway,
I'll punch him in the exhaust.
don't blame you.
He's gone. He must have heard me. Anyway, we're live from Johannesburg. I've said that, haven't I? Well, I'll say it again. That's in South Africa. So I'm a full-time psychic. If you did want a reading, then it should be on the screen. If Shay has done her duty. Have you done your duty?
Yep.
So taking your questions is my daughter, Shay. How are you this evening?
And we'll see how you're.
It's about a 2 out of 10. Correct? Not even looking at me, folks. Am I that hideous to you? Am I making you work, young lady?
You got a donation in already.
Really? Well, that's nice. Thank you. Who's that?
From Stephanie T.
Stephanie T.
And she's got a question, so.
We're going to take her first, aren't we?
Yeah.
Must open the shop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie T. Shop's open.
Okay, Stephanie asks, hello Paul and Shay, wishes and blessings for you both. Work-wise, should I put my time into my current business ideas? Thank you for your time and energy.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you very much. Should you? Stephanie, you must, and I understand the reluctancy to do so, because it's overwhelming and daunting and nerve-wracking. But you are meant to work for yourself, because your boss, that's your nature, your personality, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in an independent way. And my firm belief is that you've got to throw your heart and soul into it. There is going to, obviously, it's going to be up and down, but it's going to be steady. And I can see the trajectory. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. That graph. Steadily increasing over the next 5 weeks. But over the next 10 weeks, it seems to, and by May, you're going to think, wow. So, Stephanie, please go for it. Heart and soul, baby. Heart and soul. No fear. No fear. Good luck.
And next question from Coco, who says, hi Paul and Shay, any weight loss progress happening for me in the coming weeks?
Coco. Hello. You've reached like a plateau, I think they call it, don't they? I'm going to say yes. The next week is, no, but the week thereafter. So don't weigh yourself next week. Weigh yourself the week after. So first week of the new month. And the answer is yes.
Next question is from Kat's channel. says, hi guys, hope you're all having a safe winter.
Kat, thank you very much, sweetheart. But we're in the southern hemisphere, so it's our summer. Just to fill you in.
The question is, I want to know why they still haven't called me back after they shot my portfolio. I'm still waiting to hear back from the talent agency, and it's been almost a month now.
Okay, Kat. That is the nature of the business. Acting, model, waiting for the phone to ring. Okay? Don't, I was going to say, don't be worried. It's a South African thing, isn't it? Don't be worried. Your phone's going to ring. Okay? So, the thing is, you know, when we do headshots and portfolio, we spend the money and we look as pretty as we can, and we think, well, they've got it, you know, their pants are going to fall down because you have sent your portfolio. But you know, they're dealing with the top beautiful people of the world. Okay? So you're up against pretty handsome folk, but give yourself a little bit of a break, and I'll tell you for why. It's been Christmas, and nobody works in January. They don't wait for their pay. All right, so there's going to be traction, patience, and faith.
I don't really like this question, the way it's worded, but Adeline asks, I want to know when my YouTube channel will grow and till what time will I receive fame and recognition?
Wow. It is a bit vain, isn't it? I mean, you're a bit vain, my sweetheart. What content are you doing? Not selfies. This is me buying shoes. This is me putting shoes on. You're doing that sort of stuff. Fame. I don't know if that's the right. I mean, you've got to increase whatever it is you're doing. Be a bit more daring, take more of a chance. But by July, if you put in the effort, there should be growth. No, I don't know if you're going to be famous, baby. You know what I mean? But I think you are going to get traction.
Next question is from Rodik, who says, hello, great to see you both as always. My daughter recently received the vaccine. She had an episode of dizziness and vomiting. Do you see her getting better?
Okay, Rodik. Hi, Rodik. I did the Pfizer vaccine here in South Africa, and the first jab, for me, I had no energy, no desire, no enthusiasm. It knocked me. And it took me a while to get back to myself. And then it was time for the second one. That wasn't so bad, but it knocked some people's system for a ball. Okay, the answer is, will she feel better? She needs a good week, loads of water, I'm to tell you, even loads of liquid. Okay, I'm not too bothered about, but that's what we need. Stay away from sugar. A week, 6 and 7 came up. So I'm going to say next 6 to 7 days. But well done you vaccinated your child, and that's what a good parent does. Well done. Week should be fine.
Also don't like this question. Angelo asks, I'm a young man, I'm obsessed with looking my best. Do you think I'll be more attractive in my 20s, or will it all go bad? Having given up on myself due to COVID, I'm starting to focus more on looks.
Why? Why are you looking at the mirror? Why are you looking in the mirror? Why are you doing that? Are you just a surface kind of guy? Hey, this is my looks. Don't you have any soul, Angela? Don't you have any soul? You're never going to be perfect. Never ever going to be perfect. But what's required of you is to look your best and do your best. But if you're spending every minute of your day staring at yourself, man, it's a sad life. Sad life. And we really need to get out and start enjoying your life. Because pretty soon you'll be 20. And then you'll be 30 or 25, and then you'll be 30. Alright? And you go, where did it all go? And the mirror stole your life, Angelo. Stop looking in the mirror. And I mean that, I'm not trying to be harsh. Stop looking in the mirror.
There's a different Angelo on Facebook, which we will address later.
What's it like that?
No. Just wanted to clear up the two different Angelos. So I know which
two different Angelos in the world.
Kira asks, hi Paul, what was I graded on a scale of 1 to 10 for Saturday's presentation? My laptop kept acting up on that day. The lecturer thought I was trying to evade the presentation.
Brittany.
Kira.
Kira.
Where did you get Brittany from?
If I were to call people different names, I will. Kira, hi babe. I picked up your nerves, the laptop. One to 10. Not giving me an answer. Try again. I've got 3. This is a bit low. I wanted to give you a little bit higher than that. 3. No, it's a bit low. Let me try again. 3 out of 100. No, it's the same card. Can you believe it? 3 again. I'm going 4 out of 10. Trying to be generous. But next one's going to be better. Don't worry about it.
Okay, moving on to scheduling Instagram. I'm going to start with the consultant who asks, hi, Paul and Shay, I hope all is well. I'm wondering what's going on with my eldest daughter. I'm not sure if it's anything to do with her mother, but she's not communicating much with me lately, and I'm concerned about this.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I love the joys of step mother, right? Okay. In all fairness, I think, and I don't like to say this, but I think she's gossiping with the mom. That's what I think is going on. And I think her mom is giving undue pressure and undue comments this will blow over, and I think she's going to have an episode and flare up before it gets better. But don't pressure her, because I think you're the subject of the not communicating. V, does that make sense? So you're advised to shush, keep quiet. And the motorbike, if it, Shane, must go. Take on the biker in my shorts, in my flip-flops. V, don't say anything. The next 2 weeks, up until the 16th of February, you've got be quiet and don't say anything.
Next question is from Spidey Adventures. Hi Paul, I have a question. Will my special person fall in love with me?
I forgot that name. Spider what?
Spidey Adventures.
Spidey Adventures. Yeah. Definitely. But you are not to keep going, do you love me? I love you, do you love me? Right? And sending mushy, girly songs. You know, like the theme from the Titanic, the song from the Titanic. Was it My Heart Will Go On? That one. Do you want me to sing it, Shay? For Warner Brothers?
No.
I can do it for Warner Brothers.
Very often I saw
So, patience, and the answer is yes by April. April, I was trying to think of a song. April.
Cool. A bit of a weird question from Cake Eating Boy, who asked, how's my dad? He asked me to ask you if he's been affected by black magic. If so, what does he need to know about this? Some shocking information if you can give out to surprise my dad will be great.
Oh, I'm going to pick up my cards on the floor. Your dad's got a temper. He blows up at the stupidest things. And that's not him. He's got a problem with his back. Okay, so, if your dad, Cake, he's got a hot head. Okay, and that's what's going on at the moment. And he fly off the handle at the stupidest thing. You didn't do this, do that. So his temper's under the skin. Okay, he's also fretting a lot. And I think he is very, very anxious. And I think he's up early in the mornings where he can't sleep. Get him to church. What's that? Thing with the cross on. Get your daddy's backside to the church. Have a cleanse.
I may also say, may God bless you and enjoy the new handsome look, Mr. Paul Bond.
Paul Bond?
And this is the second person that's flirting with you.
Is Cake a boy or girl?
I have no idea.
Cake eating boy.
Perhaps.
It's a girl.
I don't know.
Are you a boy or a girl, Mr. Cake?
I can't do your job for you. You're supposed to do the psychic here.
I deal with souls, baby. Not sex.
What is that?
What is that word, sex?
Moving on to Instagram.
I'm busy thinking of the bond. So I'm getting flirted with.
Yes. Then wait
I think I might go to Cat's talent agency.
Wait until you hear the second one, that's all I'm going to say. So moving on to Instagram. Anjum asks, hi Paul and Shay, hope you guys are good. Is there a divorce this year or some reconciliation? Thanks, much love and take care.
Anjum, nice to hear from you. But it's such a cockapoo question. Eh? Recon. There's a good chance of reconciliation. There's a good chance. A good chance. I'm going to say there's one kind of last attempt. But you guys have to be forgiving, both of you. And that's around about April, May. Okay, so I can see that being an attempt. It's how you guys play that decides. So I'm hopeful at a second chance, but I just hope you guys have learned from why you are separated.
Next question is from Shivani, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you guys are doing great. I would like to know if his family would pose any problems for our relationship, or would it go smoothly?"
Never goes smoothly, baby. Shivani, never goes smoothly. Specially arranged situations. You know, you'll find the most obscure people. Auntie Mary, who's 95, has a problem because she never got served the dinner first at the wedding. I've forgotten the question. Oh, they oppose. No, I think you know, I joke about the Aunt Mary, 95, but you might get some resistance from a woman or a cousin, and the resistance purely out of jealousy because you're lovely looking. So I'm believing. So there might be a jealousy thing about your figure or your looks or your caste. That's a big thing in India, isn't it? You know, the lighter you are. I know. I spent a lot of time with Indian clients, and it's surprising how what makes people jealous. One or two people will be jealous, but by and large, people know you're a nice girl.
Next question from Be Yourself, who asks, "Hello from Canada. Paul, really appreciate your work. Can you please let me know when do you see my marriage? I love this guy a lot. Please help."
Be what?
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Canada. Hello, Canada. Thank you. You're really pleasant, by the way. When do I see... Beg yours?
Not too sure. When do you see my marriage? I love this guy a lot. So maybe when do you see them?
Oh, you're getting married. Okay. Mm-hmm. When? You've got to get over something, baby. You've got to get over something. Is there an issue with who wears the pants, so to speak? I am kind of getting him being under a little bit of pressure, and perhaps he's exerting that on the relationship because he's pressured at work, and I think it's because in the back of the mind he wants to provide, but the pressure, you know what I'm saying. The answer is the next 5 months you guys are going to be talking about it. But it's a roller coaster the next 5 months. So you are, if I told you are going to get married without you pressuring, it's going to organically appear this year. Okay, you don't have to add any pressure because there's money pressure at work with your loved one. Hang in there, baby, it's going to happen.
Next question is from John, who asks, I just want to ask what this waitress thought of me. I sense that she thought I was good looking, but I'm not sure if I'm thinking too much. Thanks.
John, it's nice to be noticed, isn't it? That lovely feeling of somebody fancies you. Okay? Did she fancy you? Well, she thought you were cute, handsome, I don't know what word you want to use. Definitely thought you were nice looking and pleasant. That was the other thing I needed. It's worth going back there and being a little flirtatious. Lovely word, isn't it? I'm going to say it again. Flirtatious. John, give a big tip. Money. That's what I mean. Alright? Warner Brothers, I'm really sorry. I made a reference to Reese. John, make a big tip and then joke with her. Joke with her. Look, she's going to say thank you for the tip, and then you're going to say, please, can I have your number? I've got to tell you something. One time in my youth, Shay, and I know there's questions. So we went out, the whole family. Now, I must have been in my 20s. We went out and we watched a Beatles tribute show. It was brilliant. Now, being from Liverpool, and my dad, of course, being a member of the Cavern Club, he saw them live, which is just a privilege. He had his card still of the club. Anyway, so we went there, and it was a cracking show. Brilliant. The music spot on, the voices spot on. And at one point, they did a slide of a street in Liverpool, and it looked like one of the streets my dad grew up in. So I turned to him, and it was dark, pitch dark, and he was crying. Because so it was really emotional, you know. So my dad said, afterwards, let's go out, and so there was loads of alcohol and loads of stuff like that. So we go into this restaurant and we, let's just say the food took a long time to get there. Wasn't our fault, was it, in those days? Anyway, we got absolutely hammered. That was just, this was, I don't know, 1990, 1980s, 90, and so we came out the rest, and we were giving the waitress lots to do, laughing, flirting, and come the end of the night, she was really pretty, right? So my dad took care of the bill and everything, and he gave generously. So she stood, lovely. I remember she was lovely. Standing, thank you very much, thank you very much. So I said, thank you very much, and I gave her a kiss. That was my tip. So we never went back.
Okay.
Oh, my youth.
Next question is from Sana. Asks, hi Paul, I hope you're doing well. When is a good time for me to get married to the love of my life?
Sana, I understand the pressure and the desire to get a new life. But baby, it's only next year. I don't want you to rush. Okay, next year. Okay, hang in there. It's worth the wait.
Yeah, let's get through these Facebook questions. So starting with Brittany, who asks, when do you see me getting a car of my own? Thank you.
Car.
Yeah, do you want to just go away?
You want a car? You're going to get it. You will have a car by March. The next 7 weeks are very, very positive for you to get your wish. I don't know what's stopping you, Brittany. Do you need 20% deposit, babe? That's what I've got. I don't know if it's a new car. Do you need 20%? Make sense?
Next question is from Kavita, who asks, I'd like a general reading of how 2022 will be for me, if possible. Goodness, I could not butcher that sentence anymore.
Kavita. I actually wanted to do something. I think, babe, you're unclear about where you want to be. I think that's a big concern for you. So I'm going to say, if you've had any... No, just hold on, I'll get back to it. Yeah, it is. I've confirmed it twice. Well, they've confirmed it twice. I want you to decide what you want. And it can be the smallest thing, but I want you to decide and work toward it. Okay? For some reason, I'm being drawn to your hair. Okay? So if you had the same hairstyle now as you did last year, and last year was a terrible year for you, I want you, because this is how it's coming through, get a new hairstyle or a new hairdo, and face the year, the new you. That is what is required from you, because I do not want a repeat of last year. Uncle?
Sorry to prioritize questions, but one coming through from Sarah on Instagram, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. A girl I know called Aslin died. Was it her calling me this morning, please?"
And her name? Sarah.
Sarah.
Hi Sarah, sorry for your loss. Yes, it was. And that's the quick answer. But there was a smell, wasn't there? And it's kind of a sweet smell associated with this visit, or associated with her. So I don't know if she liked a sweet perfume, or if she's coming through smelling sweet. Yeah, it was her calling you. Okay, and it wasn't necessarily a message. It was to say, hey, I'm with you. Okay, so it's come through as an act of love, Sarah. Okay, but there's a reference to smell. Be aware.
Okay, moving back onto Facebook. Pen asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, it's my never-ending story. I went to see my granddaughter where she's staying, and sorry. And the people she's with are my son's family, and they don't like me. I want to get his daughter back and end this, but the DFS is stalling so bad on this case, Any more help, please? And as soon as I can, as soon as I can afford it, I'll donate. Thank you.
Pen, you know what? Your love is going to win this battle. Okay? I don't want your money back. Just by and by. You know, your intention is good enough for me, babe. Okay, by your summer, because you're in the north, aren't you? Northern hemisphere. Okay. There's going to be movements. Unfortunately, we have got to get the authorities. So you're going to need a lot of Tylenol, babe. I'll tell you that, because it's going to be frustrating and headaches. However, that's the sacrifice you're going to make for the child, but also because your son can't do it. He needs, they say behind every man, good man, successful man, is a good woman. Women get things done. Unfortunately, it's a thankless job a lot of the time. But don't give up. You can't give up on your love. No way. Next 4 weeks there's going to be something. Next 8 weeks, something else. Okay, that girl needs you, needs her granny in her life. You're the granny. You always have a good granny and a bad granny, don't you? You're the good granny. Tylenol, perseverance, and a little prayer. God bless him.
And another serious question from Alia, or Alia. They ask, "Hello Paul, good evening. My son's dad is incarcerated and he's recently had suicidal thoughts. He's going through depression and has serious anger problems. I'm so worried about him. Can you please tell me if he will be okay and how much time his sentence will be?" Okay.
Aaliyah, hi baby. I'm sorry that you have you're in this situation. I'm sorry. Baby daddy, hey? Right. Okay, well he's guilty, sadly. I think there's a 5 to 10 month situation. So if you've got 10 months, you might get out in 5. Okay? Any intervention you can do by calling the prison and saying that you're worried about him, they can put him on antidepressants, but he needs to get out of his system if you've got any influence. So he needs to gym. He needs to accept the fact that he's got to serve his time and stop fighting that. But I think he's going to settle down within a month. Because he's on alert because his freedom's been taken away. He's got all the inmates that are bigger and stronger and tougher. So it's a bit of a shock. So my feeling is that once he sees you in a visit, or little one in a visit, he'll have more meaning. Support him, don't fight him.
Next question is from Presh, who asks, "Hi, will I get house number 22?
House number 22. nice and direct, actually. And 22 happens to be my birthday. Yeah. Little bit of a struggle. I don't know if there's another offer in there, or you guys are fighting about price. But 7, 8, 9 came up. Can you believe it? And you're not going to believe it. To confirm, I did a 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. So the maximum next week or so, I think you're going to hear about it. Yes.
The next question is from Annabelle, who says, "Hi Paul, and share blessings. Can you please tell me if things would get better for me, please, and thank you."
Oh baby, will they get better? Well, very stressed, eh? I think people take advantage of you. I think you're I think you're softly spoken. So people take that as a sign of, let's use her. Ain't going to use you, baby. But that's what's happened. And so I think you're battling to be heard by people. And that needs to be looked at. It's okay to say no. It's okay to delete people and block them, right? Bit of work on yourself, not to be so giving, because if you give so much, people take and they suck the life out of you, babe. Will it get better? Yes. But you've got to learn to say, no, 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 no. No thanks. Not tonight. Okay, you don't have to be bitchy and say no and then 2 fingers. No. No thanks. Watch your world change.
Oh, shame. Other Angelo, he asks, "My hair is shedding. What do I do now about this? Will it go away, or will this lead to more hair loss? My hair is okay. My hair is good for now, and no history of family hair loss."
No, Angela. Firstly, it's a terrible thing us guys go through. Terrible. And it's even worse if it's a younger age. And I take it you are a young man. There's a problem with your nerves. You're too nervous. And you worry yourself sick. Okay, you do. You worry yourself sick. And I don't know why. You're lovely enough. And I don't know if your family say that to you. I don't know if you're being encouraged or appreciated. And I think your nerves are getting the better of you. You have to go to the doctors. You have to. And they have to check your testosterone levels. Because I think yours will be off. It's worth a visit. Okay? But there's many things that can be done to delay any kind of shedding. Go.
Ready?
You're making me wet.
Renelle asks, "Hi Paul and Australia, hope you're well.
Renelle.
Is that a pink shirt?"
It's salmon. Okay? The label said, I went into the store. Okay, it was a lady shop. Don't know why. And I said, how much, what colour is that top? And they said, it's salmon. I felt like a right pilchard. But I bought it anyway. It's not pink, Ronelle. It is salmon. Now go away.
A question.
Oh no, you can't have a question.
How is my future looking?
How's my future looking? She criticizes me. She's colourblind. How's your future looking? Stop fighting. You like a little bit of drama, don't you? I don't! Yes, you do. I don't! Yes, you do. Too much drama. And you've got to have more excitement. I want you going dancing, shaking what you got. I want you to get out and about more. And even if you have to smooch your husband with a mask, do it. Okay? Life is a little bit boring. You need to get out and about, otherwise you're going to get old. Passion in everything you do.
Next question is from Lindy, who asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, I feel like you're going up on dating. Will I meet anybody worthwhile this year?"
Lindy.
Yeah, Lindy.
Yeah, but you chose the wrong season to be dating, baby. Christmas. Everyone wants to get, love for Christmas. You know what I mean? It's the end of the year and I need a present. It's you, Father Christmas, you need to give me a present. And okay. You can't give up. Because you're giving up on your love. And that's just going to be there. So don't give up on it. But I'm going to tell you this. Stop looking so hard and desperate. That's the problem. You look desperate. I think if you go on a date, you are desperate. What you want to do is go to a date, be pleasant, and let the dude do the work. And you just sit there going, yes, yes, yes. Let them ask you the questions instead of them being the girls going, and you have to do all the talking. Okay? Don't give up, but stop pressuring yourself. Otherwise, you're going to choose the wrong one. But I am to tell you that this year is looking good for the permanence you seek.
Next question from Debussy there. Says, "Hi Paul and Shay, it's always nice seeing you live. I'm a hustler today. I submitted my RFQ to one of the schools in my area. How are the results going to be?"
I'm a hustler. We're all hustlers, do. We all.
I love your attitude though.
She's hustling. She wants to know
If how the results are going to be for the RFQ.
results in February. Don't know why I'm thinking February. In February. How are they going to be? You could have done better. So I have to say, when you could have done better. However, you've done quite well. More than 66%. Yeah? So that in my day was a C. And so I don't know what the pass is. You've passed. Carry on hustling, babe.
questions from Rafika, who asks, "Hi Paul, what good things are coming for me this month, or in the coming month?"
Good things. Well, I don't know what you're expecting, Rafika. It's kind of a strange question. Is there anything to look forward to in the months ahead? Well, there's a family situation. So I think family are going to require your attention, and perhaps there's going to be talk of a trip or vacation or holiday or working away. So family, vacation, and there might be a little bit of kissy-kissy later on in the year. Smoochy-doos. That with another person, not with your hand. That's Bond. Paul Bond.
Moving on to Instagram, Sparrow asks, "Hi Paul and Shay, can I get a general card call please and blessings?"
Sparrow, you want to see what flies? Strangely enough, the cards I'm using have wings. Wings of an owl. Just thought I'd let you know.
Sparrow, you can see the cards that you are pulling, so... No, so needs to go.
Sparrow, you need to go rock and roll. What does that mean? That means turn up your collar, get some chewing gum and a cigarette, and go for it. Put yourself out there. Stop being playing by the rules. Do you know what I mean? Yes sir, no sir, 3 maximals. Get out and about, express. That is what. You couldn't be bad if you tried, Sparrow. You couldn't be bad if you tried. But I'm asking you to push the boundaries of the boundaries that you're in. Push them. So, shirt up, collar up, cigarette, chewing gum, and just go for it. Express yourself. Okay? Go for it. And that's where you're going to grow a little. Strangely enough. You don't have to be a punk. Okay? You don't have to shoot anybody. You do drive-bys. You don't. But you know, I want you to push yourself a bit more. I want you to be seen and be heard. Bit of attitude. Come on.
Next question from Jess Beale on YouTube, who says, "Hello, I hope you're doing great. Many people have been finding the love of their life and getting married, and they all seem so happy. However,
It's an illusion.
I feel like I won't have that. Do you see me meeting anyone and getting married?"
You know, the thing is, Jess Beale, when you're lonely or not in a relationship, everywhere you look, people are kissing, holding hands, humping. Do you know what I mean? Laughing, and it's really annoying, right? That is just not to tease you, and it has been teasing and torturing you, but that's to tell you that that could be you once you find the most suitable partner. Now, that's all that is. Now, when you are in a relationship, are you going to be smooching on the table at McDonald's? Just saying. Are you? You're going to show your love, express your love, hold hands in the library? Because after April, the end of your loneliness. So whatever you've got to do between now and April, do your hair, do your nails. If you want to go on a diet, all girls love to diet, don't they? Do it. Because your world's going to change, babe, this year. Keep being beautiful.
Next question is from Silva, who says, hello Paul, so there's this cute girl I had a thing for that was obsessed with me. It's been 2 years and I've been taking care of myself. If I meet her in public in some time, what will she think of me? I may have done some changes to my looks.
If you bump into her, well, okay, so there was an improvement, and I am getting your hair, so if you've got more modern, she'll be fascinated with you. She will, but I think at the moment she might have somebody, and I don't want to put bad energy on this. But if you were to bump into her, I think you will. But I think it's going to be in a club or a bar situation. I've got a nighttime thing, so it's after 6 o'clock. She'll make an attempt to contact you or reach out.
Okay, last 4 questions. Little Goose asks, is my new short hair causing my insecurities, or somehow has my bone structure changed? Thanks, sir.
No, it's your hair. It feels strange. But you look great. I don't know what your problem is. Do you think you look fat? Is that what I'm getting? Okay, I want you to stop that now. Okay, I think you have picked, I call them the COVID curves. Everyone's picked up a bit of weight. I think that's the issue. When you cut your hair, then you go, hang on a minute, what's that? Okay, come on, babe. It's just new. You're beautiful. Okay.
Skip someone. Joe asks, many blessings. What's coming up with in my relationship with CJ?
Is this Joan?
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
J-O. So Joanne. I don't know.
What's coming up? This relationship needs to go to the next level. And I think something dramatic in the family, I think her family, might be the catalyst to you guys being more serious. If that makes sense to you. But this relationship is rock solid. I love it. Go for it.
Princess Nee asks, hi Paul, do you see a new job for me this year?
Princess Nee. Hello, baby. Get a lot of royalty on this show, okay? A lot of royalty, princess, prince.
Alright.
We do.
Okay.
We You give him some attitude there, Chef. Yes, baby. It could be the next 2 months, but you've got to put in the effort. So if you've got a resume or CV, you need to update it or fine-tune it. Very good chance you'll be in a new job.
Next question is from CJ, who asked, hello, I'm Lee here. Why is Mr. N attractive to me? More specifically, reasons why.
What's her name?
CJ.
Hello, welcome, Claire. Why? Oh, hormones, baby. Hormones. And I think you look successful to him. Okay, so he might have his eye on your success. You know, some people think if you dress nicely, you've got lots of money. Okay, so you look stylish. So this guy thinks money, but you are attractive to him. I'd be cautious because it's all surface level. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, she dresses nice. But you know, if you did want to pursue this, more love and romance from him needs to be provided. Cool.
And the very last question is from Elisa, who says, hi, how are you guys? Will the situation of tension and lack of communication with my parents cease soon? Thank you.
Elise, well, it's lack of communication. Okay. Yeah. It calms down, and it's going to calm down in February. I think people, also the stars, Mercury in retrograde and all, start of a new year, and it's freezing some places, and here it's sweaty. It calms down in February. I think your dad is taking a bit of strain. Okay. So give him a bit of time off, the month off. But let him sort out his nonsense. I think he's got a problem with his stomach. That's one of the issues why he's not himself.
And with that, we're running over time, but that has been Destiny Hour.
Destiny Hour. Thank you, Shay, for all the effort. That was quite busy, eh?
A lot of hard work.
Do you want money?
Well, no, because I didn't get paid for this, so I get paid in the knowledge that I need.
But I think I said once the checkbook comes in, you'll be the check 001 from Paul Bond.
5 cents.
I think, did we not have that discussion? About the brand new checkbook coming in, check 001 from Paul Bond would be over to you. Did we not say that?
For an equivalent of 5 cents.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate those people. Appreciate it.
For sure. And they're very nice people tonight.
Very, very nice. I want to say God bless to everybody. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for your support. If you did want to share us, it helps. We might be able to help somebody. If you did want an appointment, well, that would be nice. I do this full time, Johannesburg time. Quite reasonable, but you get full attention and to ask all the questions you want. So have a look under the sofa get some money, and make an appointment. Thank you, Shane. God bless, be safe.